How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. How's it going, Varun? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Avi? Hello, Gregory. Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, Emma. Not sure if JN's still here, but hello if you are JN. Make a quick update to community post detailing that the TRD Tundra Pro, or Forerunner actually, not Tundra, Forerunner, and the Wuling Sunshine have won the backstage pass. And unfortunately, the German automotive is way ahead in my community votes. So yeah, we're probably going to be doing that one. Probably. Alright. Gonna vote for the M5. I think the side scroller. That's just me though. Y'all vote for whatever you want. This week it's entirely based on your preference. Which car you like the most. All right. I think I was going to try one of Emma's tunes for this week. That would be the Chaser. Because I've tried a lot of different tunes for that Honda. Never really seemed to like it. So we'll try the Chaser. I also need to update my Excel file. It's today 8/21. These two out with. You know, the weirdest thing, there's only two cars. Well, three cars. There's three cars in all of Horizon history at this point, at least Forza Horizon 6's history, that have been released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Three cars. And all of them are now in the backstage pass now that the Wuling Sunshine was added. I've got three cars that would have been black at this point. And, by that I mean on my exclusive list. Any car that's been out way too many times, I turn black just because it's the natural progression between light red, a little bit darker red, much darker red, and then just black. But if we ever get a car that has been out 6 times, I'll have to make another shade of red. We'll figure it out. All right, that's been saved. Let's game. Oh, I need to paint this into it. That might help. How's it going, Fred? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully the sniffles stop relatively soon today. You know, I just realized I haven't taken any medicine today. So that might be a good idea to go take some medicine so that hopefully these sniffles can stop. I'm gonna sign us up for the trial and then go do that. Did anybody in? Did anybody want in? I think we have one more spot left for the first run through, if I'm not mistaken. You want in, Fred? Cool. You have 2 minutes to join. Go ahead and set us up for the trial and then go take a pill. Be right back. I just realized my mic is not muted. Yeah, I thought it was good. Then you probably heard I sneeze like 10 times. Some ridiculous nonsense like that. I swore I muted. Hey, at least y'all know the allergies are not a joke. No joke. Just dying from allergies over here. Yeah, I literally like got back over here. It was about to take my pill. I realized I had to sneeze and I turned right back around. I went back into the bathroom. Oh. I was looking down at the tachometer to figure out when I needed to shift and didn't realize that the drivatars were going to go crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. Gregory's going off-roading. Move out of the way, Katya. Uh-oh. Avi's taking Tegan to task. Uh-oh. No! Sorry, Avi. Didn't mean to bump you. What the heck? I did not realize Tegan was still to my right. Did this dude literally go off-roading and still managed to pass me? All right, Tegan's hacking. It's confirmed. How's it going, Mike? Welcome to the stream. Oh, sorry, Evie. I didn't see the corner coming. I was looking behind me. We're good. We're good now. Yeah, what Avi is driving right now is what I would have driven if I wasn't taking this chaser. Emma's gonna DNF us all. How's it going, Peel? Welcome to the stream. Hurry! Hurry! GG's, everybody. Yeah, I realized on my Saturday stream that there was a really good way to blow my nose while I'm over here trying to stream. Step 1, turn the face cam off. Step 2, mute the mic. Much better than standing up and going to the bathroom. Much better than standing up and going to the bathroom. Much more time effective. So if you see my face cam blink out, that's what I'm doing. Trying to resolve the sniffles. It is not a technical malfunction. Whoa! Gave Emma a boost there. Wow, the drivatars were really easy to pass on this one. Unfortunately, I think one of them might have knocked Maroon off of the track. Oh, now they knocked me off the track. That's hilarious. Well, did they knock Avi off the track too? Dang. Drivatars are gaming today. Go, Gregory, go. Oh, wait, that was the Drivatar. I thought there was still, yo, these standings are tripping like crazy, man. It says Tristan is in front of, oh, never mind. In front of me. There's more of our teammates back here than I thought there were. Ooh, ouch. That guy hit a tree. It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we're good. We have made it into the top 6. All right, time to really test this car's handling. Can it handle the Green Hills speed trap or speed zone? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's already failed. It's already failed. Cleaning out the garage, I see Peel. Nice. Yeah, I was waiting in vain for a gifting event, but I don't think we're ever about to. I don't think we're ever about to do one. GG's, everybody. And you would think we would have one this year because a lot of people are playing on PS5 and just recently got the game. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, was that you, Avi? I thought that was a Dravatar. GG's, everybody. Yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could take a while. I've got a lot, I think. Total duplicate exclusives, I probably have. So there are true exclusives at least. Not like auto show added. There's 214. So I probably have a total of 700 to 800 exclusives. So maybe 900. Not a problem. Avi? Yes. Yes. It's supposed to show up on cars that you got from the backstage, but it doesn't really seem to. Like, I know that I got... I know I bought one of these Q4s in the backstage. Oh, that was my mic. That was my mic again. I know I got one of these Q4s in the backstage, but it's not there. What's another one? One of these was in the backstage. It's not there. So I think it's just a bug, and the cars that are supposed to have it don't, and some random cars just seem to have it. Like, unless they fixed it. The Mini. Yeah, the Mini has it. Just this random Mini. Which I'm fairly positive is an auto show car. Which is why it tripped me out when I first saw it. Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's auto show. Alright, we do have one spot left. Navi's probably going to join us for the second run through of the mainland. E-Class open top bars. Choices here, either the Project 7 or the 211. Let's try MS2. Oh, I already have one. That's rear-wheel drive, though. How rear-wheel drive is it? That's not good. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. Ooh, and this plaza. Okay, we're fine. Peel, did you want to join us? We do have a spot open. Oh yeah, those two races are fine with the rear-wheel drive grippy. Should be fine. Turn on launch control though, so we don't have to feather the throttle off the jump. That's right, the PR stunts are S2 class, anything goes. Let's see how many people in chat are diplomatic. There we go. Let's start the poll. What do we think? Which livery looks better? We have Emma's. With the classic star. Black on the back, faded to the lovely orange. I'm terrible at this. At showing the liveries. And we got Gregory's. This one is Gregory's. With the rail on the hood. And the lines. and all the distortion in the lines. Puerta Petria, that's a very fun one. Hey, who said they're both ugly? What the heck? I wish we could see who voted what. Guy's fired. Who done it? I think 2 people said they were both ugly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, yes. 50% of chat are diplomats. 50% of chat. Oh, hey. I haven't taken a picture of that car. A gift from Horizon Superstar is in a barn. You got a gift? What do we think? Do we think it's a cheap auto show car, an expensive auto show car, or an exclusive? Is it possibly an exclusive? Okay, Gregory thinks it's the Porsche Taycan. That is way more specific than I was expecting anybody to vote. At least I'm assuming you're meaning that it's Porsche Taycan and not the exclusive electric ones. Who would gift a Porsche?
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
That is a middling price auto show car. I think that's either 250,000 or 500,000. One of the two. Did Peel answer? Were you wanting to join, Peel? Wow. That thing's definitely stronger than my car. Hey, Gregory with a member message. So glad to be a small part of this awesome club. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for being a member for 25 months. It's a long time. All right, we're starting the race. Not a problem, Peel. Might be on for the second run through. Depending on when Alviga gets back, we'll either do the second run through immediately after the first, or we'll do the expansions first. Oh yeah, see, like this one has a Horizon backstage icon. Oh, the XJ13 isn't a bad option. Try this. Not like habitually, but I do enjoy the occasional eliminator. I probably don't have a ridiculous number of wins though. I would say out of my overall attempts at it, I probably have 8 to 10% wins. I would have to look though. What the heck? Bruh. What are we doing here? Are we racing or are we cruising around looking at the sights? Whoa. Whoa. Hey, V with the gifted memberships. Gifted 5 gifted memberships. We got Joshua, Sonic, Magnum, Silverback, and Ben receiving those gifted memberships. Congratulations if you received your gifted memberships, and thank you, Avi, for gifting 5 gifted memberships. I don't think any of those people that just got that are here. Those people just watch the channel often enough to be considered to receive a gifted membership. Now, they might pop in since they're going to get a notification saying that they got gifted a membership. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily pick people who are present for the live stream to get the gifted memberships. GG's, everybody. the Los Jardines circuit. Whoever those 3 drivatars in the back are, they need to be fired and retrained. Or just replaced. Okay, all the drivatars actually. Just fire them all. Yeah, this Lotus, it handles pretty well. It reminds me of the other Lotus. I think it's the Elise GT1. Ow. It reminds me of that with how well it handles rear-wheel drive. Almost made it through there. GG's, everybody. Oh, were you saying with this exact tune or just with the car? Do some of these PR stunts real quick. I got you. Is your tune rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? Not a problem there, Fred. Appreciate you joining. went too far. I was supposed to turn before this. I almost missed the flags. Almost. Sure. Water splash. Okay, which speed trap is Grand Puente? Oh, is that up here? No. There's way too many speed traps in this game. Yeah, I try to miss all of them. Oh, Grand Puente. Duh. That's over here. Yeah. I don't know why I was looking at the names of the speed traps. It's literally going to be orange. I think I might be able to do that in this car. I was acting like I was about to make a PR stunt video on it and was looking for a car PR stunt that wasn't yet a seasonal. Should be able to do this in this car. Oh, hey, that's right. You'll join the club. Welcome, welcome. What am I trying to get to? Is it 260 or 250? 60. Okay. No. Nope. Need a faster car. Gee, I wonder which car I'm gonna pick to go faster. Ah! Yeah, how did I miss all the trees? I was expecting to hit some sort of tree at some point. Yeah, Gregory definitely has a lot of work to do. Lots more trees to plant. All right, we got to pick up some 4x4s and rally monsters. We should be good on both those. Very, very carefully. No. I fast traveled to this and it didn't put me there. How dare it? How dare it? No. Launch control. Interesting application of launch control. Oh, hey, let's test out Gregory's Raptor. I'm sure you probably shared an updated tune with the better first gear, but I did not download it. We're gonna bring the Mammoth? Yeah, I would imagine so. We have 3 different types of F-150s here. Oh, I almost landed on him. I thought I actually landed on him there for a second. Whoa. It's really close to push and peel out of a checkpoint there. He had a particularly bad landing. Then I landed on him. Turn, please. Turn, please. Front of my truck did not want to turn. Sorry, Emma. Trying to find traction. This car has stock tires. Blame Gregory. It's all Gregory's fault. Actually. Oh, whoa. Complete wrong direction. What the heck? That time the front turned. You're gonna have a good landing and I'm gonna have a bad landing and you're just gonna catapult in front of me. Close. Close. GG's everybody. You landed on top of me, not on my screen. Avi got landed on 12 times that race. Somehow he managed to limp his vehicle over to this second race. Praise be to Alejandra. She's a lovely mechanic. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to turn here. Well, if I use the Drivatars as brakes, I will actually be able to turn. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, Gregory almost missed that checkpoint. Ow. I hear Emma. She's right next to me. Brakes. What are those? Oh no, Emma. Emma found the rocks. That didn't work out as well as I had planned. Went off there a little bit too slow. Did I do that? GG's everybody. It was a battle for podium, Emma. It was a battle for podium. Wait, what happened to Avi? Uh-oh. The power. Yeah, somebody called the power company. Need to lodge a formal complaint. Did it come back on immediately, Avi? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a fun one. All right. Baja California Trail. Yeah, it's going to start raining really bad here in a couple of days. Good news is, though, it's going to cool down a lot, which would be nice. Cool down a lot. Wait, why isn't it sorted by performance class? Same. Ow. Oh, ouch. Literal wall ride. Completely unintentional, I assure you. Crud.
Welcome back, Munchkin.
All right, we're back. That's the ticket. I had a Coca-Cola delivery on Tuesday, and the drivers were the worst delivery drivers with Coca-Cola I've ever seen. So I called customer service to try to make sure I never saw those guys again, because I never saw them before. We have a normal driver, and they were finally calling me back. Yeah, I forgot how hard that one was. So I went at it super casually, thinking that would be easy. That was the main thing. It just caught me off guard how difficult it was. Need to update my current playlist. So these are a little bit easier to find. Yeah, ending up halfway up the ramp is fine, but if you land at the bottom of the ramp, that's like the best way. You can still get it as long as you don't hit the top of the ramp at a bad angle, and just go flying straight up. Yeah, as long as you're using the Yesco and you aim roughly the middle of the ramp and go just slow enough before the little jump that you land right before the ramp, you should be fine. Let me know when everybody has that one done. Unlimited buggies. I have one option. Nice for nice. Is Gregory over here? Is he still working on it? You got it? Everybody ready? Ready for Hoya Maron. What's the second one? Valle de Posas. Wait, that's... Isn't that all road? Or is there like a little off-road section? Oh, no, that's like all off-road. Never mind. Wow. Cool. Let's light up the night with all of our light bars that hopefully function. Tres colinos. I don't know. My major bone to pick with this expansion is that it seems repetitive because they reused assets too much. Like literally every single race has a reverse race. Every single one. I think there's 24 races, but only 12 tracks, because each race has it starts at the start or at the end. Like it's all reverse. Hectic, if you want to join, you can join. If you are a conscientious driver when you join, I can add you. I tend not to just add users I have not driven with, though. Oh. Beep beep. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a wall. Yeah, if you want to join, just send me a message. How's it going, Alan? Welcome to the stream. Our gamer tag is pinned at the top of the chat. And you can get Streamlabs to type mine if you type join. Oh, ouch. Sorry, Emma. Those little rocks on the side of the road slow you down way more than I thought they would. Ow. How's it going, Andre? Welcome to the stream. Another phone call for work. What the heck? Why didn't this guy just call me to begin with? All right, that should be the last one. Yeah, so for some background, I currently am at a store trying to hang on, let me get this real. I got moved to a store to basically clean it up, get it running well, and get the store well staffed before another manager took over the position. And when I first got to this store, I spent about 70 hours in the first week, all in the same week, fixing the cooler because it was an absolute mess, terribly organized, it was just terrible all around. And I moved the shelves around, which is insane. I've never moved shelves in a cooler before. I literally had to disassemble the shelves and rebuild them where they needed to go, and put in an organization method and just completely redid it. So whenever drivers come in to deliver products, I always try to show them where stuff goes, just because I know for a fact that it was for the longest time just done terribly. And I've never had a delivery driver that's like in my entire time doing this, when I show a driver where stuff goes and that there's plenty of room for the stuff that we ordered to fit on the shelf, I've never had them fail to do it, because it's never unreasonable what I'm asking. I'm just asking them to put the product that they delivered on a shelf instead of leaving it on the ground, which is how it had been going for the longest time. And these drivers, there was two strapping young lads delivered product together. There's usually just one, and they refused. They just flat out refused to put it on shelves. So that is why I was calling to complain about them. First time I've ever had a delivery driver refuse to do their job. Like there's drivers that don't do their job. That's because they delivered at a time there wasn't a manager present and nobody checked to make sure they did their job. But this is the first time I've ever had a driver deliver while I was present that refused to do his job after having been shown where stuff goes. And told specifically that what they are doing is not permitted. So it's crazy. Uh-oh. Sorry to hear that, Gregory. Yeah, I'm not really into glitches, JP. Because most of the time in that scenario, that glitch will get fixed, and anybody that used the glitch will have their time removed. It's not like a bannable offense or anything like that. It's just, if you got your time due to a glitch, what's the point? Wow. What's the goal? 2? Oh, I was close. I was close. All right. I'll actually try. I'll actually try this time. What the heck? For some reason, I was thinking that we would ghost there. I don't know why I was thinking that. All right, yeah. You haven't spent any of your backstage passes? Or have you spent some? Haven't spent any. There are 85 cars that are exclusive that have been added to the backstage pass. 85. Which means I think I missed one backstage pass. I think that's it. So you haven't missed any backstage passes. You currently have 94. There are 85 cars to buy, so which means 9. I should have 9 because I bought all the exclusives. So yes, I've missed one. Yeah, because we have this backstage pass and this backstage pass. That's good. I'm glad that I was able to log on and get my Forza shop backstage pass for the 1 week that I missed. Yeah, I wasn't basing it off that, Peel. I was basing it off the how many she has, the fact that she hasn't missed any, and how many cars that I purchased in the backstage, which is 85. So she has 94, which is all that has been possible to obtain at this point. Which means if I only missed one, I would have 93, and I bought 85 cars, which would leave 8, which is right. So, which means I can miss up to 8 more weeks, which is crazy. And that's if every single car that goes into the backstage is exclusive and not a wheel spin exclusive. Yeah, I don't see the point in purchasing any wheel spin exclusives from the backstage pass. I don't see the point. So you can tell which cars are wheel spin exclusives by which ones I have not purchased. They don't have the H on them. But I also have a list, so. And I say that there's actually a week coming up. Because most of the weeks coming up there's four exclusives the next 2 weeks, including this week and next week. But the week after that, there are 3 wheel spin exclusives that are going to be in the backstage pass for vote. And I'm really hoping that the community picks the side that has an exclusive and a wheel spin exclusive, and not the side that has 2 wheel spin exclusives. Because that would just be like the nail in the coffin for the general educatedness of the community if they fail that vote. But I would definitely recommend, even if you don't usually watch or read my community posts regarding the backstage pass because you see it on stream, the one at the end of the series, definitely read that one. Might get a laugh out of it. Power's back. That did take its sweet time. Slow chat today, Emma. Slow chat. Oh, now I've used number 2. Gregory's not typing much at the moment. Exactly. What are these breaks that you speak of? And why would we want them? Not on Hot Wheels, at least. The cars have about the same top speed, Gregory, so I think it's just wall riding capability, to be honest. Yes. Yes, Avi. Yeah, I think it's just going to be the wall riding capability. For some reason, the Koenigsegg CC8S is just better at wall riding. Because they seem to have roughly the same top end and similar acceleration, so. The Koenigsegg probably carries speed a little bit better too. Go, Emma, go! GG's, everybody. Yeah, that probably helps with carrying the speed. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I think PGG would be very fun in an Agera, to be honest. I almost crushed Emma, but I stopped, slow down just in time. GG's, everybody. Back to the mainland. We're going to do the trial and 3 seasonal championships one more time.
Welcome back, Munchkin.
Alrighty. Okay, Peel still needs the trial. Avi needs some championships. Jordan needs all of it. Cool. Anybody else need to join for the second run through? Okay, I got good cars for all of these. Let's go ahead and register for the trial. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Anybody else wants to join? In any Ford Fiesta, they say. Will this Ford Fiesta work? It is, in fact, a Fiesta. You know, I just realized I have not been over here yet this season. Not really a point. You can visit this at any time. Which is why I didn't vote for this to begin with. Hey, it does work. Oh, I almost landed on the down ramp. That would have been hilarious. Forgot to do the Beetle challenge. No. That was like a little bit less than a third of a backstage pass. No, I guess that just means you need to do some more Horizon arcades. That's all that means. More Horizon arcades to make up the Forza points. Was that like 10 Horizon arcades? You get 30 points or 60 points? Is it 60? I haven't done an arcade for Forza points in so long. Wait. How did you throw 6.666 million out the window? Now I'm confused. Do backstage passes have a value of 20 million? I mean, not every car in the Backstage Pass is worth 20 million credits. Very few of them, actually. Like, pretty sure most of the cars in the Backstage Pass you should be able to purchase for pretty cheap. At least if you wait a couple of weeks. Yeah, that challenge, you needed to get a Volkswagen Beetle and brush up against 3 traffic cars. You had to get 3 trading paint skills. Trading paint is... Let's see if I can do it with this car. Nope. No, he freaked out. Can't do it with that car. The trading paint skill is... Can I do it without ramming a Travitar? We'll see. Yeah, you basically just brush up against a car. You trade paint with them. Some of your paint ends up on their car. Some of their paint ends up on your car. Let's see if I can do it with Tristan. Well, kind of. It's not giving me credit for doing it, though. Yeah, it's easiest to do it with traffic cars. But the challenge said nothing about doing it thrice. That was the most annoying part about it. There's no indication that you had to get 3 trading paint skills. Ow. Oh, I missed him. I was going to try to... Oh, thank you, Mr. Jordan. That actually helps out a ton. GG's, everybody. Yeah, allergy medicine works, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. I started streaming 2 hours ago. I was dying from allergies. And now we're perfectly fine. The Chaser, I feel like it was up for vote recently. I think it lost the vote though. So the Chaser is... That is a true exclusive. It was released in Series 38 in the winter season. So I would say extremely rare. It might have been a little bit less rare if people tried to sell it when it got put up for vote in the backstage pass, but that was a little bit ago, so should be back down to very rare. I don't know why the driver tires are so easy to pass on this race. Probably that cut right at the beginning. Oh, he must have missed a checkpoint or something. I didn't realize he was behind us. That threw me off guard. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Tony just completely rammed me out of the way. The sheer audacity. You know, it's a very good question, Name. I actually have no idea. I feel like a lot of the cars that are popular got added late. Like the first cars that they released, a lot of the first ones were just repeats from previous games, but toward the end there they started releasing some very interesting cars. But unfortunately that means that they haven't been re-released yet. That's why if you look at the general voting on the backstage, oh no, slow down. On the backstage, as you go further down, there are a lot of clusters of cars that were released later in the cycle that all got added to the backstage, and part of that was they were up for vote, but part of that was them being more popular. Like I feel like the bottom half of the exclusive list actually has more added to the backstage than the top half. I'm not gonna count them right this second, but actually I might be able to. I can actually. Nice. Wait, where's the halfway point? Here, I can actually do this really easily. So there are 214, which means 107. Where's 107? Where's that at? 107, right there. So here upward. So the first half of the list, there are 39. In the bottom half of the list, there are 46. So the second half of, well, by half I mean from series 23 onward, basically. The second half of the exclusives, there are 8 more in the backstage from the second half than there are from the first half. And I don't think that's all just what they chose to let us vote on. I think that is indicative of them being more popular overall. But unfortunately, that means that a lot of the cars that are popular are just not available. Like, of that second half that I was just talking about, from Series 23 onward, there are just of repeat appearances of cars, not even counting like how many of the cars have been repeated, just the number of repeat appearances are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The fact that I can just count that shows how few there are. Of the bottom 107 cars, we've only seen those bottom 107 cars repeated in the playlist 30 times overall. And one of those we've seen twice. The Liberty Mustang GT. 30 times. And the top half is like, if I were to count them, probably like 150 or some high number like that. So that is why they are more rare. Only 46 of them are in the backstage, and we've only seen the bottom half 30 collective times. And a lot of the ones that we've seen come back are in the backstage too, so it's kind of counterproductive. All right, let's move on. Enough of that tangent. If anybody's interested in this reference sheet that I'm referencing for the exclusives list, it is available, linked in my Discord server. If you'd like to join that, Streamlabs has put the information in chat. There's multiple different versions of this sheet. There's a full car list with every single car in the game and where they are able to be obtained and when they were released. There's a full list of exclusives in alphabetical order. There's a very detailed list showing all the exclusives, all the backstage pass cars, and every single individual appearance, what series it was in, all that fun jazz. Peel, I don't think anybody else wants to join, so you're free to stay if you'd like. I haven't seen anybody pop up in chat that wants to join. Oh, come on, man. These drivatars in this championship just need to be fired. Just fire all of them. Issue them with termination announcements. Formal documentation. Just run at them like Oprah. You were fired and you're fired. You need to learn how to drive and you need to learn how to drive. Like this guy. Like, what is this guy even doing? Brought a Hummer to a road race and is just driving left, right, left, right. Unbelievable. Yeah, that F-Type you're driving was one of the options I was considering. Oh, ouch, ouch. One of the options I was considering bringing. I really like this 211 though. How's it going, Jay? And welcome to the stream. Now, the same thing happened to me on this race the first go around. Gravitage just completely screwed me over from the very beginning. See if I managed to do as well in the second race as I did last time. I managed to get around them at the beginning of the second race. First time we did this. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Tricky corner, tricky corner. GG's, everybody. We can actually do those real quick. I have not done them. I wasn't initially planning on doing them, but I'm not exactly opposed. Started me at the back both races. They could do the same thing. They put Emma in last and me in next to last race too. Like last time we did this. Like what are they doing? It's like Do the Twist just came on and they're just like doing the twist. Man, I understand a big Hummer is hard to drive in a road race, but it's not that hard. This is the second run through. Yeah, we're only 2.5 hours in. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are we going? Ah, I'm the crazy Dravatar. Oh, that was a close finish. That was a close finish. I think Gregory got it though. Yeah, GG's. How close was it? How close is it? So 68 milliseconds? Dang. Hey, I finished at 2:55.711. I'll take it. I will take it. All right. Where are these so-called event labs? And what race are they based off of? There's one. Not the Muley again. Dang. Dang. How often are we going to see this race? You realize how many circuit races there are in this game? We've had 3 monthly rivals in a row for Arch of Muley. 3. And now we're getting event labs based off of it. To be fair though, there are a lot of event labs based off of this. Streamlabs is on a timer, which kind of helps. Whenever you type, it's usually like in a cluster, so it all counts as one. Event Labs kind of goes off time, so usually most of the time Event Labs type something, they get credit. At least as far as I've been able to tell. That seems to be how it works. Uh-oh, I just realized Peel is not connected. Hopefully they connect. Okay, good. What do we want to take? What do we want to take? Yeah, let's have some fun in the Gunther. The Gunther works. And try not to spin out in Avi's livery. Yeah, I think multiple posts within like a couple of minutes of each other all count as the same thing. We're doing an event lab. It's probably road. Probably. But you never know with event labs. I mean, I guess you could know if you had bothered to read the little info text, which I did not. It probably said, oh, Grand Prix. Oh yeah, this is definitely road. I feel quite confident. I remember this one. I remember this one. This is the one where the drivatars go crazy if you have correct spacing. So dodge the drivatars on this one from oncoming traffic. At least I think that's what this one is. I might be mistaken. Oh. Apparently drivatars got put on slow mode. No, this is not the one I was thinking of. Never mind. Yep, not the one I was thinking of. Our ammo. Trials went well. All the trials went very well. Well, overall at least. Drivatars are pretty decent at driving on the trials, but not overly so to where you can't catch up to them or anything. Really easy to pass on the second race. Who put that sharp corner there? Followed by an even sharper corner. Whose idea was that? GG's, everybody. Oh. Yeah, Tegan is a trickster. I don't think I ever gave the Amira a real chance. I think I tuned in, I used it, but I don't think I actually gave it a true chance. I didn't dislike it though. There's just way too many modern sports cars in the game. Sherwood Forest Raceway. I remember this one. This one could be hectic. At least if it's the one I think it is. Everybody connected? Yep. Yep. I think this is the one that's like on platforms and there's a couple of jumps, if I'm not mistaken. it's the dirt, the faux dirt platform. Yeah, see, Streamlabs didn't get credit for that just now. So I think it's every like 5 minutes. No, it has to be every 10. Because it was 9 minutes ago that they sent their other messages. It's either 10 or 15 minutes. Wait, how long have we been streaming for? 2 hours, 40 minutes? And Emma's gotten 10? Yeah, 15 minutes sounds about right. That pans out. So if somebody wants to set a timer on their phone and type every 16 minutes, you'll get the maximum amount of XP from chatting. Start me underneath the platform as usual. Nope, nope, this is not the one I thought it was. I was thinking of a different race that starts at this exact same part and uses dirt platforms. I do remember this one though. Uh-oh, not the rocks. You can tell Gregory made this one just from how many rocks there are. He gave himself away. He thought he could make an alt and make it event lab, but his true nature has shown through. The revelatory rocks. Wait, I mean, did you take a long cut? Was that a long cut just that I just saw there? Was that a pro line? Did you take what seemed to be a shortcut but ended up being much longer? One of my grandma's famous long cuts. Yo, I kid you not. So, from my grandmother's house, Walmart, the Walmart that she goes to, you literally hop on the highway, drive 3 miles, get off the highway, you're at Walmart. My grandmother will literally drive through neighborhoods to get to that Walmart. Through all the stop signs. She hits like 15 to 16 stop signs. Driving through neighborhoods to get to a Walmart that is 3 miles on the highway right next to her house. Takes like 30 minutes. GG's everybody. Like from her house, she would take a left, take a right, and be on a highway. 3 miles, take a right, she's at Walmart. Instead, she takes a right, drives for a mile, takes a right, takes a left into a neighborhood, and drives through 2 miles of neighborhoods. Uh-oh. Emma with the £2 super chat. Gotta stop Streamlabs. Streamlabs over here hacking. Must put a stop to it. The funny thing is, Emma caused Streamlabs to type with that, but it didn't give Streamlabs credit. It's still a 225. I would have laughed though if that chat by Streamlabs saying that she super chatted had caused Streamlabs to increase the XP. That would have been hilarious. We got the Forzathon peel. Got the Forzathon. I'm gonna win a road race. I'm thinking A class. Rip. It's 2013, right? I have so many of these. I was doing trial testing, trying to get a stock or a tuned car into a trial. Let me put the correct tune on this. Wow. This car has been out for so long that all of my tunes on this are on my main account. That is crazy. That is a crazy long time. We tuned this in 2022. What is the difference between these two? So it's literally the same tune, shared twice. Okay. My main account. So, I mean, the main reason is because at the time that I created this alt account, I had done everything on my main account, and I wanted to be able to do stuff on stream. That was the main reason to begin with. But since then, it's just been because this is the account I've been using. Whenever we get a new game, like Forza Horizon 6, for instance, I'll probably stream on my main account. Yeah, it started out because I had basically created this account shortly before streaming, and I had plenty to do on it. And since then, it's just been a continuation, really, is all it is. But yeah, for sure, on the next game, I'll be starting out on my main account and streaming on the Rail JSP. All right, let's drive it and then do a road race. Okay, it does not specify it needs to be anything other than that. If you don't have this car tuned to A class, you can always borrow my car. This is an old tune though. Old tune. 3 years old. Should still be fine though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is not the right car, Jordan. That's all right. All right. Let's see how it handles. Can it handle the corner? Barely. Barely. Okay. It's a muscle car. It's all-wheel drive muscle car. What did I expect? Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were trying to pass me there. Yeah, this probably doesn't need the gigantic wing on the back, but it looks really good. What can I say? Wait for your drag tunes? What the heck? That's insane. How's it going, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Like I can only think of one car that on paper says it's faster rear-wheel drive for drag racing, and that's the Dodge Demon. Like, and in almost every other scenario, it's faster all-wheel drive than it is rear-wheel drive. Like, it's one thing to prefer cars be the way they were intended to be by the manufacturer. Like, that's a perfectly valid case. Like, they made the car rear-wheel drive, you prefer it rear-wheel drive because of that. It's another thing to impose that opinion on other people. So, like, that's always been my general philosophy. Like, you do you. Like, if you download somebody else's tune and it very clearly says all-wheel drive, that's on you at that point if you don't like that car being all-wheel drive. It says the drivetrain when you download the tune. Five awesome speed skills. I mean, it doesn't even let you filter. This is my main account's tune. Okay, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So for some reason, I was thinking there was a filter. I know there's a garage filter, but there's not a tune filter. I've clearly never tried to filter tunes other than typing in share code or specifying a performance class. Awesome speed still. So we need to go 180 miles an hour, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 180. Come on, get up the hill so we can speed up. I might need to change tunes for this. Or is it 175? If it's 175, we're good. I think it's 180 though. Oh no, it's 175. Okay, we're good. I think that was 2. That should be 3. Which means that's 4. And this one should be 5. But it's not going to tell me, so we'll go ahead and get one more just in case. It should be 6. Perfect. I got to paint the car. Cool. No, not that one. This one. We're going to be taking this lovely livery off there. And that should be it. Cool, cool. All right. So we have 2 more championships. Rocks and roll in trailing thirds. Cool. Have a go and peel. JN, are you still around? If you want to join Jan, we can do those 2 championships real quick. And then you said you already did the trial. Did you want to join? Do you only do the trial? Or did you finish everything? Because we're going to do these 2 championships right here. Okay, gotcha. Cool. All right. Rocks and roll it is. We'll probably call it a stream after this playthrough then. rocks and roll. Oh, oh, ow, ow. Thank you, Avi. What the heck? What the heck? Wow. Yeah, that drive, it's always ghosted on my screen, and it just completely blocked Avi. But the gears on this are way too long. It'll be fine for the second race, but on this first race, the gearing is a problem. Wow. What was that? I was not expecting that. Sorry, Jordan. Yeah, I literally had to turn the wheels to the left just now to get it to not do that. Usually you try to land without pointing your wheels in any direction. Like you don't do this or this, you just leave it flat. Because generally speaking, if your wheels are pointed a certain direction when you land, your car is gonna like jolt that direction, at least the
front half, but for some reason this car prefers the right, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully it's better this race, but there are a lot of really sharp jumps or ramps. Rough terrain. There's a lot of rough terrain on this one, so a lot of places could go badly. 70 miles an hour in first gear. That is a very long first gear. Okay then. This car definitely prefers the right. Wow. I think I might have hit enough fences and rock barriers. Possibly. Maybe a couple more. There we go. We're good now. Oh. Could have done without hitting that fence. Alright. So I am not steering in any direction. Okay. I went fine on that one. Not staring in any direction. We're going to avoid the rocks on the right side. Now we're going to go a little bit faster off this ramp than we did last time, but not too much. Perfect. That's the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. GG's, everybody. That was a perfect landing. How fast did I jump off that? I was going 92 miles an hour in a car that weighs probably 4,000 pounds, maybe 3,000. Yeah, 4,000. Okay. All right, last, but certainly not least, gonna go get crazy in S1 class rally monsters. Your car toppled. Uh-oh. You went for a spin. I think we're gonna choose a different car this time that hopefully has a little bit better suspension. Hopefully. And the last championship of the stream. So we actually completed the entire playlist this time, which is usually doesn't happen. Multiple times. But you went rolling multiple times? Ouch. Are you okay? Is your character experiencing whiplash? Might need to go see a doctor. Surely there's a doctor here, or a whole hospital at this festival site in Mexico. Oh, you know what? Can actually go for that. Kind of want to take that actually, but no, this is a sprint race. Yeah, let's go for it. The photo location is the waterfall over by the dirt outpost, where the pink flamingos are sometimes located, unless you scare them off. Yep. We need a more precise location. I think I linked the community post in the description. Yeah. Yep, community post is linked in the description. I'll show you the exact location. Sorry, Abby. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Didn't want me to wall ride that. GG's, everybody. Uh-oh. Yeah, a couple of corners are really rough on that particular race. really easy to hit a wall and do some nasty flips. I don't remember what the second race was. Oh, that's right. Turn. Okay, I did not mean to wall ride that, but okay. Ow. GG's, everybody. .28. Talk about a close finish. .28. He won the drag race at the end. Sorry, .028. My bad. 28 milliseconds. Alrighty, everybody, that is going to do it for the stream. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you're able to have a good time. We will not be streaming next Thursday. I have to be at work starting at 7 a.m., which is 2.5 hours prior to season changeover. There's an important visit again. I don't know why they keep scheduling these darn things on Thursdays. Yeah, unfortunately we're not gonna be able to stream next Thursday, but I'm gonna try to stream the following Wednesday after that, or a different day, depending on what my second day off is that week. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see it. I'll keep you updated in Discord, and I'll try to schedule it at least 12 hours in advance so everybody knows. But yeah, until next time, whatever that time may be, hopefully everybody has a good one, and bye everybody.